Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to review a movie of Edgar Wright. Edgar Wright is a brilliant director. He's British too, and he has directed many movies like Baby Driver, also Shaun of the Dead, also At World's End, and there's also one other one, I think that was Hot Fuzz, right? Yeah. And yeah, really cool guy. But anyway, today I'm going to review his movie, which is called Last Night in Soho. This wasn't a movie that, this was a movie that was on my list, so I haven't watched it before, so that's great. And I'm going to talk about it. My thoughts, my reactions, and things I liked, things I didn't like. And yeah, there we go, let's go. So, alright, this movie actually, is about, I guess, three characters, right? Which is Eloise, played by Thomasin McKenzie. We have Sani, which is played by Anna Taylor-Joy, and Jack, played by the one and only Matt Smith, aka the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. Yeah, let's go, baby. Come on, it's another video, another Doctor Who reference right there. But anyway, so yeah, great characters. So let's talk about Eloise first. Eloise is the main character, right? And she has this great, scene at the beginning of the movie, like literally the opening scene, which is really cool, with like a song playing and the shadows, and you see her and a entrance of a doorway, which is really cool. I really like that scene. I literally, paused it, I went back, I watched it again, and I did it like 3 times, because this was my first reaction, right? This, like, I was watching the movie and I was like, holy shit, this scene is great, this opening scene is great. So I watched it like 3 times before I actually watched the rest of the film. But yeah, doesn't matter, I really liked it. So alright, she is a I guess fashion designer. She likes fashion, and you can also see that at the first opening scene, because she has like a dress made out of paper or something. That's cool, I guess. So yeah, she's into fashion, and she wants to study in a school, I guess, which is a university or whatever, I don't know, in London. So she goes to London, which is really great. Alright, so there she has plenty of adventures, that's for sure. So alright, she I guess she lives with her roommate, which she doesn't really like, because that roommate is kind of like a dick to her. I mean, she's always like angry at the main character, which is Eloise. For some reason, she just wants to be the center of attention, which sucks ass. Like, bloody hell, like really, really, that sucks ass. So Eloise decides to actually live on her own. So she does that. She rents a little room from a nice little lady. So there we go. I mean, she's happy now, right? Okay. So she goes on making some cool fashion things, right? But one night she has a weird dream about being in the 60s. I don't know. Maybe it's because, I mean, she thinks a lot about her mom, and her mom is into like 60s music and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, she dreams about being in the 60s, and then she enters this club, right? This bar or whatever. I guess a club, right? Where she actually finds out she's actually a different person, which is kind of weird. Okay, this is a trippy dream, right? Why not? Okay, no problem. So alright, she sees in the reflection, not really herself, but it kind of suits or fits like herself anyway, which is a really brilliant scene, because this is actually a scene where the two twin brothers from Harry Potter are in. So George and what was the other one? George and Fred, right? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, there we go, those actors return, which is really cool. I mean, they're twins, so it makes sense if they would do like a mirror scene together, right? Because they look alike, and it's cool. Anna Taylor-Joy and also Thomasin McKenzie stand in front of each other, and then we have the twins, like, standing opposite sides, which is really cool, really well made scene there. So Anna Taylor-Joy wants to be a singer and a dancer, and wants to sing in a club, which is really cool. So she actually asks at the manager, or the boss of the bar, of like, is there anyone else you would would hire to sing or to dance or whatever. So that man, the boss, or the person at the bar, says you should go to that guy, which is Jack, which is played by Matt Smith, and he'll tell you all about like the industry and the bar and stuff like that. So okay, she goes over there, she talks with Jack and Matt Smith, but for some reason old, ugly, annoying, weird men are bothering her, and dude, this is also like I would say this movie is realistic for some reason, because for some reason there are a lot of different stupid man who constantly tell girls in this movie like, oh wow, you look pretty, that's a lovely name, man, and oh, weird comments. I don't really like that. No, I can't stand that shit, man. I was like, oh my god, not again. Dudes. But anyway, so old men are bothering her, or one old man, right? Not really a few, but one old man is bothering her, and Jack just smacks him on his face, and they run away together, which is really fun. So I guess he deserves it, right? So together they kiss and stuff like that. So okay, why not, right? So okay, then Eloise wakes up again, but she has a weird thing on her neck, which that's she has a hickey, which is kind of weird. Is this dream real or is this dream fake? Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was just dreaming and maybe it became a reality. Who knows? Interesting. Yes, so there we go. This was her first 60s dream, right? But there will be plenty more where that came from. So okay, she constantly thinks about Jack and like the area, because she doesn't understand, because she has something on her neck that she didn't do. I mean, or maybe she was like, yeah, she was just dreaming. So I don't know. She's finding it out, and that mean roommate of hers makes a comment about it, and she doesn't really like it. But anyway, I guess she also tries to ask for a job at a Irish pub, which that's cool. She does that because she's living on her own, like I said. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, I think a lot of different dreams occur, right? She kind of turns into that woman that she has in her dreams. Like she dyes her hair white or blonde, right? And she wears 60s fashion. So there we go. But for some reason, life is kind of getting annoying for her. So she likes to dream at night, obviously, about that certain 60s aesthetic vibe, and she finds out a big mystery because remember Jack has actually made a job for Sandy. Sandy is now into like this I would say not really pen-up club, but she's more like into this. She has a job where she needs to dance erotic and stuff like that. She doesn't really like that, okay, but Jack kind of convinced her to do that, and that's how the ball starts rolling. Because you see, she's not happy with Jack is manipulating her. Jack doesn't really care about her because Jack also has many other girls, which why stupid man, come on, why do you need to fucking be a bother to like anyway. So Sandy doesn't like that. She tries to run away from that club, but then she sees different girls in different rooms. I think one committed suicide, one did something with a man that I can't really explain because it's really weird. One or a few were crying, and that was like shit. I was really scared of, because I mean, what the fuck was happening there? So she tries to run away. She ran away out of that building, but Jack starts following her, and Eloise wakes up again. She's all confused because she doesn't really like where this is going, man. So okay, there we go. But yeah, I mean, for some reason she doesn't really want to be that girl anymore that she dreams about. So there we go. I mean, it's really sad, but for some reason she kind of, Eloise kind of has dreams about these ghosts, right? These men that are following her, but she doesn't really quite understand why. But it gets clear. It is very clear after we get the entire situation here. But she has like panic attacks, but she sees like ghosts of men that she doesn't know, which is really weird and creepy. I mean, if I were to see ghosts and men, and I would be totally overwhelmed, right? So anyway, she tries to contact the police because she thinks she might know who the killer is, because back in the 60s, that's in the past, but there's this man following Eloise every day. She doesn't really know why, because maybe it's because she dyed her hair blonde or white, that somebody might recognize her from his past. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason that guy who has been following her is actually on the same detective route, because that's actually a policeman, and he gets it, but for some reason Eloise doesn't believe him, and he dies, which is kind of weird. I mean, Why? He's helping you, man. He dies of a, car struck. Yeah, no, he gets struck by a car, which is kind of sad. And yeah, I guess Eloise is on her own now, and she might know who the killer is and who the persons that she sees are about. Like, remember Sandy? Well, Sandy ran away, right? But Sandy also, still has to do some things for Jack, and yeah, no, not really great stuff because, man, one girl, probably 20s, old man, money, yeah, um, yeah, Sandy used to live on the same apartment where Eloise now lives, which is kind of weird. And remember, old man and money, yeah, and one young girl. You probably know where this is going, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to, I'm going to spare you those details, but you can probably figure that out, right? And Eloise eventually finds out where Sandy lives, and yeah, well, it's not a great scene because Eloise actually found out that her, rent person, the person that she needs to buy rent from, the old lady, is actually freaking Sandy. What the fuck, man? Holy shit! I did not expect that, but for some reason it was also kind of obvious. But anyway, so Sandy tries to kill her, obviously, and also Eloise's best friend. That doesn't work, and for some reason there were a few great shots, man. Like, oh my days, there were a few great shots in this movie. Like there was this, like I said, like Sandy is the one who killed all those men that Eloise sees, right? And yeah, there we go. But dudes, there were a few epic scenes. Like you have this knife, you have the reflection of like Eloise's eye because she's inside of the life of Sandy, right? You have these stairs where old Sandy is trying to catch Eloise, but then it kind of transforms into this big hole, and young Eloise, young Sandy, which is Anna Taylor-Joy, tries to fight Eloise. It's really great. It's really great. And then those hands come out of the walls because all those men that Sandy killed are inside of her walls, which is kind of creepy, man. I wouldn't. Oh no, but great shots, man. Great shots. And Edgar Wright, my man. I'm down to see whatever he makes next, man. I heard rumors he was going to make Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2. I'm not quite sure, but I would love to see some more like standalone movies like Baby Driver of his, Last Night at Soho, and the Cornetto trilogy. Absolutely fantastic movies, man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I didn't spoil a lot for you. I guess I did. I told you all about the movie, but dude, this movie is great. I really liked it. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye.
When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music.